I feel like we're in the same fucking spot every single video.
Oh yeah, no energy. I got him.
So I had already gotten sick, like, what was it, 3 weeks ago? And then I got better for like a week. I was like getting back into training and swinging things. And then boom, I got strep throat. Motherfucker didn't eat for like 4 or 5 days. I had like a meal a day. I lost 10 pounds. I went on a fucking mini cut from being so sick. And yesterday was my first lift back. We're back. I'm just a little depleted. So, but I mean, like, I'm like low-key more shredded.
Damn.
A little bit, so. I don't recommend doing that. Like, it just happened on accident. Like, when I don't eat, I just get shredded. Fuck, I'm like promoting, like,
not eating.
Jesus, forget it. Anyways, so like I said, we are back into the groove of things. We're going back to the gym and stuff. Yesterday was a pretty good session. I had shoulders and triceps. Today we got back and rear delts. So recently I switched some things up with like my sets. You guys know that I do like one top set on each exercise. So what I'm doing now is with most exercises, I'm doing a top heavy set, and then I'm gonna be doing a back off set that are higher rep schemes. So like anywhere from like 10 to 15 rather than that like 6 to 8 mark. So it's just different, more stimulus, more overall volume. So I just wanna see how my body reacts to like this last month of my bulk, and then we're gonna get shredded. I'm deciding that on April 1st, I'm starting my cut. So April 1st, I'm starting my cut. I'm gonna release a video on how to cut and stuff. We're gonna start a whole series, a shred series. It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna get super lean. It's gonna be crazy. But with that being said, I'm gonna make my little concoction. I got this fancy fucking, these are $10 a pop, bro. I don't know, fucking like Jesus himself fucking milked pomegranates from like the Garden of Eden into these bitches. But $10 for fucking 4 servings, a container, bro. Fresh pressed. Not from concentrate juice. So this is like that real shit. Like I thought palm was that real shit. This that real shit, and it's glass. I'm gonna go ahead pour about 16 ounces, and then we got a surprise pre. So I'm always promoting Gorilla and stuff, but I gotta show love to the homies. The homie David Lade sent me the early release of Euphoria 2.0. It's his pre-workout. I mean, I'm not gonna have a code or anything. Or, I don't know, he might give me a code, but
run that shit up.
Out of the kindness of his heart, it hasn't launched quite yet, but I'm just gonna give it a try, like an honest review and stuff, because, I mean, that's what bros do. Bros do bro things for each other, you dig? Not like I'm ditching Gorilla or anything. Gorilla is still my all-time favorite pre. But I'm gonna give this a run for its money. I'm gonna mix it with the pomegranate juice. So, like I said, we'll throw... God damn, I got the... fucking looks like Breaking Bad over here.
Jesus.
Coquiana. All right, now for the Euphoria. It's pretty good. It tastes like actual berries. It's a natural berries flavor. The thing that Dave did with this is, if you guys know David Lade, he's like a super health freak. All of his stuff is like organic, grass-fed, red pilled like type eating. So literally, all the ingredients are organic and natural flavors. Everything's flavored with stevia. The caffeine is 200 a scoop. So I usually run 2 scoops. So it's gonna be 400 milligrams caffeine. God damn. Oh my God, it's probably gonna be so sour with the pomegranate juice. Surprisingly, a lot of my strength stayed from being sick, even though I lost like 10 pounds. So, I mean, I'm just gonna feel things out, especially with back, because I don't want to get hurt, but I mean, it should go all well. I feel like I didn't lose that much gains. I feel like it just got like depleted a little bit. So much shit is happening in my mouth right now. It's like that feeling like on Ratatouille when he mixes the 2 shits. Like at the beginning of the movie, he's all fucking...
Combine one flavor with another, and something new was created.
I feel like there's 16 fruits in this shit. The thing is that it tastes like actual fruit. It's not like when people do wild berry and it tastes like fucking some sugar candy that kind of tastes like berries. It tastes like fucking wild berries. Like if you put wild berries and blended it into a powder. Get them chilling. You put Zeke up there. Looks like it's chills hanging upside down on
the phone.
Yeah. Got a couple more things for the Super 2. Look, but I added this. So we got the toe hook on the back, and then we got the front JDM toe straps. Yeah. Just keeping you guys updated. This car's gonna go through quite the fucking transformation in a little bit. I'm getting a wing for it. I actually just ordered the wing. It's gonna be one of those, I don't even know how to describe wings because I'm not a huge car guy, but I'm gonna color match the wing that I'm getting, and then I'm gonna get a lip kit that's gonna go under. It's just gonna make this like go lower to the ground and it's gonna look beefier. I don't think I wanna do any type of wide body kit just because I feel like wide bodies and shit, you can see the bolt and it looks like a fucking Terminator car. Looks like I'm gonna go fight zombies and shit in it, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna make it beefier with the lip kit and then new tires, obviously. I want white tires. I'm gonna be rocking like the white wing. It'll be sick, it'll be sick. Motherfuckers here. Came like 3 hours late this time.
No, you called me and told me to come here.
I don't even have his number. I don't have his number.
This is what time I get here every Friday, and you get here at the same time. Don't spend money to impress other people. As I say that, I have like fucking like $200 shoes and shit.
But you just like shoes. Shoes are cool.
You're impressing yourself though.
Yeah, I'm past that now. Like I do this because I like it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I fit. Shoes aren't the most expensive thing you can do either. Like,
to do that. That's the problem.
yeah. Well, most people buy like a bunch of bullshit Versace, like fucking bags and shit they barely use. I'm not gonna buy shit just for flash to impress people if I'm not gonna optimally use it. So like a watch, I'm not gonna. I don't even need. I'd get an Apple Watch if I needed an actual.
You have an
watch.
iPhone.
Yeah.
Everyone has a clock on them now.
An iPhone.
Or a pair of shoes or something.
I would never wear anything that's just because they're expensive if I don't genuinely like it.
I used to skate dunks for years ago, and now they're so popular you have to pay like twice as much to get them.
I don't know.
I've been wearing Vans for 18 years of my life.
Yeah, I'm very picky with my shoes. I like a good pair of Jordans, but they can't be like too flashy. Like, I don't want it to look like a kid's fucking coloring book or anything. Yeah, like those are clean. Like I said, we're hitting back on rear delts. We're gonna run some questions too for the Q&A because I never did one. I kind of wanted to do a Q&A for hitting 100K subscribers, but we never really did. So we're gonna run a Q&A during the lift, but pretty much the same lift. But like I said, we're gonna run back off sets too, outside of that one complete top set of failure. But everything's still failure. I'm just doing a back off set too, just higher reps and stuff. I'll throw it down in the description with the workout, but yeah, we're just gonna run it.
Makes you wish you were dead. Got a hole in my soul growing deeper and deeper, and I can't take one more moment of this silence. The loneliness is haunting me, and the weight of the world's getting harder.
We're gonna run up the first question. First question is by Trevor11835. He says, biggest piece of advice for someone who wants to become an influencer? It just comes down to being yourself. I feel like too many people are A, afraid of being themselves, B, drifting too far from the norm because they're seeing what works and they kind of want to copy what people are doing. There's a reason why that person is successful doing what they're doing. I see a lot of people try to copy like David Lade or like Jeff Side, like all these big names, but it's like you're never gonna amount to what they did because they were the person that did it first. Be consistent, give people a reason to follow you. I mean, like me for instance, I was like, okay, everyone's done the fitness stuff, everyone looks sick as hell, but there's not really any fitness people who are like make funny content or who drift outside of fitness to make content. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna start making funny videos. I'm gonna start gaming. It's just like different stuff. You gotta separate yourself from the herd.
Like, why watch somebody who's trying to be David Lade when there already is a David Lade?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. So
Yeah.
It comes in waves. I close my eyes, hold my breath and let it bury me. I'm not okay, and it's not alright. Won't you drag the lake and bring me home again? Who will fix me now? Dive in when I'm down. Save me from myself. Don't let me drown. Who will make
tell yourself when you first started lifting, what would it be and why? So when I first started lifting, I was in the mindset of eat everything in sight and lift as heavy as possible. Didn't track anything, not even my diet. I kind of eyeballed everything. So honestly, just educating as much as possible about diet, training, nutrition, like meal timing, progressive overload, just things that I could have capitalized on in those first couple years of training that are behind me now and that I have to catch up with. The more you learn at the beginning, the better off you are, because in those early stages of your lifting, especially while you're younger, you're gonna gain the most muscle because you're like in that growing stage, so you want to capitalize on that as much as possible. But there's tons of sources out there to learn stuff with. I learned most of the things I know from YouTube. I'm trying to give you guys information. I do recommend JPG Coaching on TikTok, and Noel Dizel gives good advice. But yeah, just educate. It's the best thing you can do.
What doesn't destroy you leaves you broken instead. Got a hole in my soul growing deeper and deeper, and I can't take one more moment of this silence. The loneliness is haunting me, and the weight of the world's getting harder to hold up.
All right, let's get another question going. What's your reason for staying natural? Pretty much, I don't have any reason to take any performance enhancing drugs. So I'm not competing, or I haven't decided to compete yet. Even if I did compete, I would stay natural, just because I'm in a place where I'm still progressing and I don't want to jeopardize my health when I don't need to. So, I mean, maybe in like 5 years when I'm not seeing any sort of progress, then I might like hop on some sort of minuscule cycle, like a test cycle or something. But for right now and like the next couple of years, I don't see myself taking anything. And if I ever did, I would tell you guys, because I love to be transparent with my audience. But yeah, I mean, if you control every variable, there's no real reason to. But like I said, I love the process of progressing and seeing daily, monthly, and yearly changes. So if I ever did completely plateau, I might cross to the dark side. So we'll see though. We're natty for now.
I close my eyes, hold my breath and let it bury me. I'm not okay, and it's not alright. Won't you drag the lake and bring me home again? Who will fix me now? Dive in when I'm down. Save me from myself. Don't let me drown. Who will make me fight? Drag me out alive.
Next question. What sport are you most interested in besides bodybuilding? The thing that actually got me into the gym in the first place technically was football. I used to play football in high school, and like most of my life growing up since I was like 8, it was like doing football athletic workouts like fucking power cleans, hang cleans, hip thrusts, and so on. Junior year, I was playing quarterback. I didn't have the best team. I was like, you know what? I don't see myself taking this to college. A, because I don't want to go to college, and B, I'm not the best at football. I wasn't like a crazy top tier D1 athlete or anything, so I was like, you know what? I'm not a 5-star recruit. I don't think I'm gonna go in the NFL, so I'm just gonna bag it. I did learn a lot from football though. It taught me discipline, how to work as a team with people, and just persistence in general. So I don't regret football, but I just didn't see myself taking it to the next level. So I'm pretty realistic with myself, and I love the gym, so I wanted to take it serious. So here we are now. Shrimp this time.
No, you didn't. Dude, that is, I get...
Just when we were actually talking about that, I was like, 100% I'd rather have strep than, I mean, I'd rather have anything else but strep.
I would rather have COVID and be in a hospital than strep, because strep is like swallowing razor blades.
I literally, I was saying,
horrible.
Dude, it's so bad.
I was saying even when I had COVID, I couldn't maintain my gains. And it was just like a deload because I could still eat.
You cannot.
Strep, it's like someone sprinkled razor blades in your mouth and put lemon juice in that shit.
The worst when you wake up, because you wake up and it's like the first swallow. Have you ever had to prepare yourself and you like put your hands up here when you swallow?
Yeah, you wake up and you go,
Oh, it's
you're like,
Throat's all
no.
dry and
You're like, no.
It's so bad. And then
Someone
good.
said, why monkey?
Why monkey?
All right. So there's like a lot of things that play into the monkey thing. So, first of all, people used to just call me monkey because I had big ass ears as a kid. My ears were this size when I was like fucking 3 years old, so I got bullied for that a little bit. They'd call me monkey. My mom would like sometimes call me monkey, like just to like be cute. And so when I did a dirty bulk, which I don't recommend, like a couple years ago, got like real fat, and I used to like never shave my torso, so I was hella hairy, and I get hella hairy, and I have the red hair and the long arms, and I was like a powerlifter. People just started calling me monkey and spamming the orangutan emoji in my comments, so I kind of just started rolling with it there, and then the whole monkey thing became an actual meme, like the whole like the stinky shit.
Yeah.
So it just like kind of escalated from there, and I just rolled with it, and it's like been a thing ever since.
Now what's your motto?
Yeah,
Dope.
that's my trademark. So. Next question from Charlie. How do I become not an insecure freak who doesn't talk to anyone? But real talk, I understand where you're coming from because I used to be mad insecure and I could not hold conversations with people. So honestly, like I said before, literally comes down to not giving a fuck. If you weigh out the variables, why would you give a fuck about what people think of you? I'll look at someone for 3 seconds, acknowledge them in my head, go on with my day, fucking forget about them forever. Unless I see them like daily or something, like I'm an acquaintance with them. People don't care, dude. Just be yourself. Fucking be on your grind. You're in the gym for a reason. You're progressing. You're becoming your best self. Like, just don't give a fuck what people think. Because if you do that, you're not gonna live a good life and you're always gonna be tearing yourself down. So people doubted me even when I was making goofy ass TikToks in my fucking room. They thought it was corny as shit. And that worked out. When I told people I wanted to be a bodybuilder, people fucking laughed at me because I was 140 pounds and it looked like I had dog shit genetics. So nobody believed me in that. Like, don't give a fuck, bro. When you don't give a fuck, life is a lot easier. Next question.
Well,
Yes.